You have been living with your dog for years. You feed it, take it out for walks, let it sleep on the couch. But what if I told you this? Your dog is quietly longing for something it has never received from you. And the longer you postpone it, the more that invisible wall between you grows day by day. Most dog owners will never figure this out, and the dogs of those who never understand it spend their entire lives with someone who never truly loved them in the right way. Pay attention here, because what I'm about to share will change the way you look at your dog forever. If you're new here, subscribe right away. Every week we talk about exactly these kinds of topics. Let's get started. When was the last time you petted your dog? Where did your hands go? On top of its head, right? Maybe on its back. You quickly scratched behind its ear and went on with your daily life. It felt like love. It looked like love. But here is the uncomfortable truth. For many dogs, these kinds of displays of affection are simply something they endure. And enduring is not the same as loving. Here are the key points that science refers to. Dogs have specific areas on their bodies where a gentle touch triggers the deepest relaxation response. The base of the ears, the chest just below the collarbone, the side of the neck, the area right at the base of the tail. These are not random regions. These are pressure-sensitive nerve points that, when stimulated slowly and gently, activate the parasympathetic response, meaning they effectively shift your dog's nervous system into a state of calmness, safety, and connection. A study published in the journal Physiology and Behavior found the following. When dogs are stroked in these highly sensitive areas, their cortisol levels, the stress hormone, measurably decrease. Their heart rate slows down. They lean into it. This is not just a nice, ordinary moment. This is your dog's brain releasing oxytocin, the same bonding hormone humans release during deep emotional connection. You are not just petting them. You are building a biological bridge of attachment. Here's something I want you to try tonight. Trust me. Sit next to your dog. Start not with the head, but with the neck. Apply a slow circular pressure. Watch what happens in its eyes, shoulders, and breathing. You will understand within 30 seconds whether you've found the right spot, just from your dog's behavior. Because when you touch the right point with the right pressure, the eyes soften, the jaw relaxes, the whole body settles. When was the last time you let your dog stop and sniff an object for as long as it wanted? Not 2 seconds before pulling the leash. Really stop. Nose on the ground, taking everything in. If you can't remember, then you're probably making one of the most common and most overlooked mistakes in dog ownership without even realizing it. Your dog's sense of smell contains around 300 million receptors. Yours has about 6 million. The part of your dog's brain dedicated to analyzing scent is proportionally about 40 times larger than yours. When your dog stops at a fire hydrant and starts sniffing, it is not wasting time. It is actually reading the scent. Which animals passed by? How long ago they passed, their emotional state, their health, their sex. You could compare it to sitting down and reading your morning newspaper. This is where the change happens. Once or twice a week, go on a decompression walk. Let your dog take the lead. Stop wherever it wants, stay as long as it wants. No agenda, no route, no time limit. Loose leash, low pressure. Just follow your dog's nose. What you'll notice afterward is striking. A restless, overstimulated dog comes home calm, balanced, and ready to settle. Not because it is tired, but because it is satisfied. And there is a big difference. You'll understand what I mean. And the better you understand the difference between being tired and being fulfilled, the better you'll understand what your dog actually needs. And that leads us on to a healthier, more correct path. And this will challenge something that almost every dog owner believes they are doing right. Don't go anywhere. Have you ever called your dog by name and watched it completely ignore you? Not because it didn't hear you, and not because it was being stubborn, but because, in the moment, the way you said it had absolutely no meaning for them. Most people assume their dog understands language the way we do, but a dog's brain doesn't work like that at all. Researchers at Eötvös Loránd University in Hungary conducted a groundbreaking study using brain imaging while dogs listened to their owners speak. What they discovered was remarkable. Dogs process not only the tone of voice, but also the actual words, and they do this using different hemispheres of the brain. And here is the most important point. A true reward response is only activated when both the words and the tone match. The solution is not to communicate more, but to be present when communicating. Short phrases, genuine sincerity, eye contact. Start creating a vocal signature with your dog. Choose 2 or 3 expressions that you consistently use in positive moments. Use them in the same tone, the same emotional state. Over time, this expression becomes an anchor. It tells your dog's nervous system, everything is okay. You are with me. I see you. Quick question. When was the last time your dog had to make an effort for you in order to earn its food? Not a complicated trick or a long training session, just something that made it use its brain, nose, or body to earn what it eats. If your answer is never, then you may be missing one of the simplest and most powerful tools available to you as a dog owner. Here is the part many dog owners never realize. When you are the one creating the challenge, hiding the reward, setting up the puzzle, or scattering food around the yard and sending your dog to find it, you become part of the satisfaction itself. You stop being just the person who fills the bowl. You become the source of one of the most fulfilling experiences in your dog's day. The next time you're at home with your dog, I want you to try something. Not right after a walk, not during playtime, just at a random moment in the day. Get up from the couch, put your phone down, and sit on the floor. Don't call your dog, don't grab a treat, don't reach toward it, just sit there and watch. Your dog will notice the change, trust me. Maybe it will glance at you from across the room. Maybe it will get up and look at you differently, and then, if you stay still and calm, you'll see it. Your dog will start drifting toward you. Not by jumping around, not by demanding attention, just slowly, intentionally entering your space. That movement could be choosing to come to you without being called, without any external reward, is one of the most honest things a dog can do. Research in the field of dog ethology consistently shows this. Dogs that regularly experience low-pressure, non-demanding physical closeness with their owners display stronger, secure attachment patterns, lower baseline anxiety, greater confidence in new situations, and more resilient stress responses. Not because of training, not because of exercise, but because of the simple, quiet existence shared between 2 beings that trust each other. The right touch, walks that feed their minds, a tone of voice they truly understand, small challenges that make you the source of fulfillment, and simply being there without expecting anything in return. None of these require money or hours of your time, but together they build real trust between you and your dog. Because dogs do not just want to be loved, they want to be understood. If this changed the way you see your dog, share this with someone who loves their dog too. And subscribe for more content like this.